This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill your card up with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. Save you 10% at checkout. Not only on their website, but also at their eBay account. And the link to eBay can be found on their homepage at CarterComics.com. Again, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
All right, guys, it's that time. You got to step in the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travesty.
And I am the faction slayer, Nubby, the amazing turtle.
And I am in incredible pain, Pacman. Oh,
Really?
Tylenol. Don't do drugs, kids.
Ew, Tylenol. I bet it's fucking child's aspirin.
It's Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
Flintstone vitamins. Don't fucking lie.
Top fans take true acetaminophen. Not that diet stuff.
Don't make up words.
Okay.
I'm an Advil kind of guy anyway.
What the
I'll
fuck?
just use the Amazon basics. I got 500 milligram ibuprofen that's cheap to buy on Amazon. That basic life, whatever the fuck it is. It's the same stuff. You're just not buying the name. But I don't blame you, Pacman. I watched your vlog.
Yeah.
Can you believe Danny cheated? Just I can't believe he would do something
Really?
like that.
You cheated, huh?
I
Really?
can't believe I
He
said
cheated.
that.
I saw some cheating going on for sure, but
Yeah,
questionable.
Maybe Gordy planted those. I don't know. I was surprised he
Yeah.
was on his side.
Commissioner
I love
Gordon.
the dog. I love the dog, but man, he's got to pick the right fan to support and allow to give belly rubs to.
There was definitely some Thomas Foolery involved.
Yeah, he was my manager. Fuck. Yeah,
He managed you pretty well.
he trained me very well for that. I mean, I won't necessarily give away what happened. People are just going to need to watch the vlog, but yeah, I am in a lot of pain today, both because of my neck and the simp thing, and because I am incredibly hungover from the 3-hour iron liver drinking contest.
Well, I think realistically, from what I say, no spoilers, but you drink more in that defense than you have in any title defense you ever had. Combined.
I mean, I'm
Combined.
capable. I'm capable of doing it, and I had a reason to do it.
Did not look like it. Looked like you were gone 3 beers in.
You
Yeah,
were slurring by that time.
Yeah.
it was. It's very. I don't drink as much as I used to, so my tolerance is down a little bit.
Well, that's what happens when you turn 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that has something to do with it, and that explains the extra pain. It's funny. I woke up on Wednesday, and that was when I turned 30, and I noticed I was starting to make those noises. I stood up and it's like, "Ugh!" And then I sat down. I'm like, ah, and it's harder to sit up and stand.
So you gotta
Yeah.
utilize that though. So when you make those noises, you gotta stand up and be like, yeah! There you go. Now get your dick out of the fucking screen. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not that kind of podcast.
Yeah, no, it ain't. Yeah, this ain't only packs. Fucking A. Yeah, no, vlog came out. It was entertaining. Go watch it over at the Lovely Intoxicated Men's YouTube channel. Clearly, Gabagool can't, keep his personal feelings to his side, and that is obvious throughout the entire thing. And
yeah, that was really, really frustrating throughout the whole fucking afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a great cigar, though, courtesy of the WWE champion Cody Rhodes, American Rebel.
Nice.
Excellent cigar.
Nice. I was just happy that throughout the show you started holding it like an adult, not somebody who was smoking a cigarette for the first time.
Yeah, it's been about a year since I smoked a cigar, so I had cigar rust.
Yeah, you're grabbing it like you're trying to slurp a fucking straw.
Yeah, rusty. God, my neck.
Yeah, I get it. Can we move on from your fucking neck?
Hey, it hurts. It hurts.
No, it's gonna fucking hurt. It's just how it is. Oh, my neck. Like, you're not getting sympathy here today.
I mean, I never had a neck injury while drinking, except the one time I woke up. I guess I was sleeping on my bedpost somehow. I don't know, but
fuck yeah. Nobody gets his ass kicked fucking 3-4 times a month. He never comes on, our show going, oh, my back. Oh, my neck. Fucking man up. Expect to be champion without having pains? Come on now.
I'll do my best.
I would.
Top fans do their best when it comes to pain management.
Yeah, top fans have been bitching for the last 5 minutes about their fucking neck. Let's stop doing that.
Okay, we can do that now.
Come on now.
I mean, my dirty 30, I was pretty fucked up. Don't even remember any conversations I had. And then I had a show the next day, and I did it.
That's right. And he may or may not have shit himself, but we'll never know.
No, I didn't shit myself, but funny story.
Excellent.
And Tom will enjoy this one.
Foolery or the useless one in Florida?
Useless one in Florida.
Gotcha.
He'll enjoy it because, well, because he's all about the fart jokes.
Well, that's what his podcast is.
Yeah.
I
farted so bad in my buddy's car after puking that it did smell like I shit myself. But luckily I didn't. But it was great because my ex was in the car and she could not stop coughing. So I had a good night.
Yeah. If you guys haven't listened to the Fourth Mother Box, that story pretty much describes it. So,
speaking of Fourth Mother Box, I have a response for useless Tom and not Thomas Foolery. And that is simply this. You say that you're inevitable like you're Thanos? Well, I am Ackerman. Bitch.
You heard him. Don't know what that means, but you heard him.
It made sense. And it was a reference.
You know what? If it makes him nervous, I'm proud of you. I mean, you snapped your fingers and there was no noise. That's fine. But you know what?
The microphone didn't pick it up, but it was pretty loud.
Oh, no,
everything's pretty loud today because I'm a little hungover from yesterday.
Is it?
Oh, God. Ow. Easy there. Easy.
I was kind of mad. I didn't get to listen to the new episode. So I can't really say if Kyle said anything. But I do have something to say to Kyle.
Fuck yeah, let's hear it.
So, I understand. We like to take pictures in front of our cities. Certain cities we enjoy.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is proud? Who the fuck is proud to have the city of Chicago behind them?
Oh, buddy.
And then you post it. Really? That's your profile picture? Chicago? Come on.
I don't think anyone's been proud of Chicago since probably Jordan.
True. I mean, it's bad enough fucking Price is Right gives that as a prize. A trip to Chicago.
Yeah.
Does a vest come with it?
Yeah, right. Which weekend do you want to go on? Because they're all bad weekends.
Well, here's the thing with that. Like, Kyle, you're taking a picture of Chicago in the background. Aren't you from the suburbs? Why are you acting like such a tourist?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's not even from Chicago. He's from Mount Greenwood.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why don't you just give out his entire address?
Yeah, let's dox him on air.
Well, he doesn't live there anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
It's where he grew up.
Oh,
so.
oh, okay. Kind of like fucking Pacman with the Stairway to the Immortals or whatever the fuck it is.
Yes.
Yeah. The what do you guys call it? The old neighborhood?
In the neighborhood, the staircase of the immortals, where I beat down my foes over Twinkies. Based on a true story.
I thought you got beat up by Damian Gray throughout high school.
Hey, this was junior high.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who gets bullied by people younger than them anyway?
Top fans.
I mean, you got bullied by a 6-year-old Danny, and then you got bullied by Damian Gray. So, well, what kind of top fan are you?
Well, they're both fucking cheaters.
Not only that, if you go
one's
watch
a little
the
more
vlog,
successful
he got
than
bullied
other.
by a mute. I mean,
yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you go listen to the last Lovely Intoxicated podcast, he got bullied by Maximus Orion. Top fans need to start stepping up.
Top fans are going to step up this week on the Lovely Intoxicated podcast.
That
That much is for sure.
12th,
That's
right?
my takeaway.
So it is the 12th, right?
How far are you going to take this stepping up? Are you going to step up to Rion after what he did in Power Hour? Or are you going to cower out like you did with Maximus Orion?
Yeah.
With Rion, okay, here's what I will say with respect to Rion. Rion
like the back pedal.
Rion had his issues with Maximus Orion. And if you guys remember, he came on this show before I was a regular co-host and said that he has no issues with the LIM despite his issues with Maximus Orion.
Okay.
With that being said, I'm returning the favor by saying that I have no issues with Rion right now as the top fan, much as he had no issues with the rest of the LIM when he was having his issues with Maximus.
Well, if he grabs you by the throat, grabs you by the throat like he's gonna, are you gonna back down, or are you gonna fight back and grab his throat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want.
Come on, top fan.
You
don't want the Rion smoke.
Top fans don't want the Rion smoke.
So you step up to anybody but Rion. I'm
just being proportional here, okay?
Or anyone with the name Rion in their name. Maximus Orion.
That could have been a great tag team.
What? Right.
I get it. I get it.
I mean, I can understand it, but don't you think maybe deep down Rion wants you to fight back? Maybe he wants the absolute best out of you. Maybe he wants you to step up and say some shit. Like I get you stepping up and having this confidence and authority over your friends, but to actually be a man, you gotta fucking do it to everybody. I mean, I've never felt like more of a man than I ever did when I told a 9-year-old to fuck themselves for not listening to my podcast. I mean, that's fucking ultimate power right there.
But you know what will give people the ultimate power?
What's that?
If they go to Brainbuster Tees and ProWrestlingTees.com and buy themselves some Workhorses merch. Just like I did with some birthday money.
Solid. Speaking of Workhorses, I know we're going to get into it with ARW, but I just saw an announcement that they're going to be special hosting the ARW show this Saturday. Yep. And I did speak with Jay, and there's a good chance that me and Jay may be at ARW as special guests of the Workhorses. So, now I will say something that Pacman has yet to say. Nubby, no matter what, I'm on your side over the Workhorses any fucking day. I just appreciate the personal invite as a VIP for the Workhorses. But if it comes down to you or them, it's you all day long.
Now, is this a JFW invite or just a Travis T invite?
It was a Travis T invite, but I welcome Jay to come with me. I don't know if Jay would get the VIP treatment, but Jay would accompany me. I would love for you to be there too as well. Oh, I'd love for fucking Pacman to be there too, but I know it's difficult for him to get out to Indiana.
birthday party that weekend, so unfortunately won't be able to make it.
I know. You didn't have to give a reason. I already said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
But they got some good muffins, so I appreciated the birthday muffins.
Well, their store-bought muffins didn't make them, so, I mean, you could go buy your own muffins, but that's
But
fine.
they were bought with love.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were also crushed and somehow crumbled and moist at the same time, which I still don't get. But yeah. Anyways, we spent way too much time
Muffins
not talking about wrestling. We need to dive into what's going on as far as results from this past weekend and what's coming up, and then we kind of fill in the end of the show with the rest of Pacman's shit he wants to get over for himself. So what do we got today? We got ARW match card. There's a new company you guys want to talk about, and Anarchy happened yesterday. What do we have from Anarchy Pro to talk about?
I got the results from it.
Oh shit! From who?
From BJ Porter.
Oh, thanks, BJ. Thank you for doing that for us. That's awesome. I was kind of wondering if we would get anything from them. I know I saw a couple of posts from the show. I saw that Soul Touchers were collectively together. It's awesome because I don't know the last time I physically seen or even picture seen Willie, Acid, Marche, and C-Red together. I think they were at the Book Classic, but I didn't see them together. So that was pretty cool to see that happen. But Nubby, pretty much you're the guy tonight. You got all the information. So let's start with Anarchy and run through what happened.
All right, I think we can do that. So it's time for the tit.
Titties!
Boom.
Turtle Indie Talk making its return.
Fun fact,
right.
That was what Pacman yelled when he went to Club O for the first time.
I feel like I'm way too young to know what Club O is.
You're 30. Why would you be way too young to know what Club O is if you're 30?
There's a good chance that place has been closed for about 10 years. So
yeah, top fans
maybe.
are very sheltered.
First off, I had no doubt Club O is still open. I have no doubt 390 is still open. Now the cellar's closed. That I'm sure you know about. I think there's a Silver Slipper that's out west too. That may still be open. Strip clubs aren't fucking closing. That I can guarantee you. Unless it's
Club O is closed.
Is Club O closed?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
hey.
Maybe Club O's closed.
Hey, Gabagool, just want to remind you that Crazy Rock is also closed. So
Crazy Rock is also closed and demolished. But Club O was not closed 9 years ago when you were 21 that you could have got in for the first time. So
most 21-year-olds are still going to Dream Girls out in Indiana.
I was going to strip clubs when I was 18.
Yeah, probably your first home was Dream Girls, right?
No, it was one down in Kankakee, which was unpleasant. Okay. I'll tell you right now, on wrestling related, it's a real turnoff to go to a strip club when some woman in her mid-40s sits on your lap at 18 years old and talks about an ear infection. You ain't getting a fucking private dance from that.
And I went to Walmart when I was 17 or 18.
I believe it. What, for strippers?
No, I needed some candy.
Oh, solid. Okay.
I mean,
top fans were very sheltered.
Yeah. Well, 390 was usually my go-to with my buddies and stuff. That one I'm pretty sure is still open. Atlantis I won't go to. It's sketchy as fuck. But
and 390 is still open. I hear all about it. And I see the tweets.
There we go. All right, anyways, Anarchy Pro. Let's talk about that.
All right. So, courtesy of Mr. BJ Porter, although he does not know the result of the one lucha match, so I don't have the result for that, but a lucha match took place. But Marcelo Spade defeated James Creed. The Spot Monkeys defeated the Three Rings, the Family, and what looks like, I can't read my own writing today, apparently. Let me go back here. The War Boys. Then we had Humick defeating Jay Cross. Marche Rocket defeated Diablo the Clown, which I saw a video clip of that. Pretty fucking hilarious, if you ask me. But then again, it's Diablo, and anything involving Diablo or even Ruffle is pretty fucking hilarious.
I think I've seen Yabo maybe twice. I think they were both at DWA events, and I think the first DWA show that was out in Tinley Park, in the tent.
Yeah.
I think he was in a match, and I remember him standing on the top rope, juggling and throwing balls at somebody, and that is the memory that's burned in my mind every time Yabo comes up.
Mm-hmm. Especially in his clown shoes.
Oh, dude, I don't know how he fucking performs in those fucking shoes, but he fucking does it. He's incredible.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And then when I heard that him and what's his partner or his brother's name?
Ruffle.
When they were in that tournament, I thought that was pretty cool. So I was rooting for them. I don't believe they won. I actually don't even know who won that tournament, but I was definitely rooting for them because they are entertaining. And obviously,
that NWA tournament.
I think so. Yeah,
I think it was. I could be wrong, but I thought it was Blunt Force Trauma. But
that sounds right. It does. But Ruffalo, I mean, I know him as somebody else. Still entertaining fucking dude. But it's cool that they got guys like this to come in and do this. The family, seeing Ivan there, looked like that was pretty cool. I wasn't there. These are all pictures I saw. But I saw they actually had a picture of like the two different generations of the family.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool because we know through ARW, Ivan and why am I forgetting his fucking name? Muggsy were having issues, but the fact that they could put that aside for a night like last night is pretty fucking cool to see. So.
Yeah. And then we had the Royal, which featured 30 participants.
Were you there?
No, I was not there.
You have a turtle?
I had other obligations.
You don't want to defend your IWA production title?
That you have held allegedly for 1,822 days.
I don't know why he says allegedly. It's a fact.
Well, he is allegedly amazing. I'm just saying.
He's actually amazing. It's in his name.
It
is. I would allege. I would say that's alleged.
You're allegedly a top fan. So.
There you go.
No, I am the top fan.
You allegedly
not a.
You allegedly won against Danny, but that's fine.
Spoilers! I haven't even watched it yet.
I'm confused. How can you say you're the top fan when you even refer to yourself as top fans?
I am the top fan.
I
am always the top fan. I am a sword top fan, but I am the top fan.
We keep pluralizing fans when you say top fans.
Well, here's why I say that. Because I'm trying to teach the mouth breathers and potty sniffers out there some etiquette.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, like when The Rock goes out there, he's like, the Rocks are, this. The Rocks are he's The Rock.
No, I'm using all my posts as a teaching moment.
I get it, but you're talking about mouth breathers and fucking potty trainers, whatever the fuck you said.
Potty sniffers. No,
whatever, don't matter.
They're like it's like very similar to mouth breathers. I've taken some time to really explore, and there are some fans that are mouth breathers, some fans that are potty sniffers, and there are fans that kind of mouth breathe while they sniff potties.
Regardless,
regardless,
when you say top fans, you're implying that there's more than one top fan. So you can't say you're the top fan when you're implying that there's multiple top fans that are doing what you do.
Because there is no other fans doing what I do. But the mouth breathers and the potty sniffers could read those posts and learn a thing or two from the guy that is the top fan.
So there is a possibility to have more than one top fan.
It could happen. And
who gets to determine that?
Number one.
Oh.
And yeah, I did beat Danny Nubby, at Wrigley Field or at Super Wrestlers. So
I mean, without the belt, how can we even know that's true?
Well, I did beat him at Super Wrestlers. 1-0.
Ah, that's right. The night you kicked him in the genitals, yeah.
He had it coming, and yesterday justified all of that for me. I'll just leave it at that.
I got you. Nubby, go ahead with your results. What are you doing? Sorting fucking laundry? Get back to the show.
No, I'm working on it.
See, allegedly. I'm right.
I'm dropping shit. I'm
He's
dropping.
proven
shit
I'm right.
now.
If a turtle was truly amazing, he wouldn't be dropping things.
Well, just setting up a little light over here. So, anyway, the
That's
final
bright.
2. It is a little bit, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's good.
really bugging me.
Fun fact. I didn't see a difference in your brightness at all, but whatever.
I notice it because like I'm hungover, so lights are like I'm a lot more sensitive to lights.
Well, it's not bright.
Go ahead, Nubby.
An extra light.
It's fine.
A little yellowish on this side.
It's cool. He's not looking. Just know he's muted. Let's move on.
Good. Keep him muted. He sucks.
He sucks.
All right.
You're allegedly amazing, so what are we getting at?
Top fans don't look at the camera when they're talking to people.
I'm trying to avoid the light. That's why I'm looking away.
Top fans can't look into the light.
Yeah, we're not going towards the light. I ain't dying. I may be 30, but I ain't going anywhere and dying anytime soon. I just feel like I'm dying, but that's neither here nor there. What happened at Anarchy Pro?
Okay. Can I get to that? Are you done now?
Yeah, go ahead, Nubby.
You done putting yourself over?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, Nubby. Whenever you're ready, do whatever you gotta do. Okay, Nubby, take your time, but
whatever works best for you, Nubby, I'm okay with.
Okay. So, they had a Royal, which I was not a part of. I was not asked to be a part of. That's fine. I had other obligations. I should have been, but
Six Flags?
No, other things. I don't want to talk about it in the air.
I got you.
I mean, it's not a big deal, but
hey man, your personal life not important. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I don't care.
All right, so
I care about podcast Nubby. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Everyone loves podcast Nubby.
That's right. Everybody poops.
I do. A lot.
Boom.
Some people sniff potties.
Sometimes in the ring, sometimes in a toilet. Either way, you get the job done.
No, never in the ring.
Never in the ring. Speaking of poops and rings, when you're finished with Anarchy, I have some unfortunate news for you, but go ahead.
All right, cool. So, the final, and I'm going to read this as it was put by BJ Porter.
Mm-hmm.
It was too much to write down. So, the final 2 were Max Holiday and Humick. The Hollywood Icons came out, distracting the refs. Humick eliminated Max, but the Icons threw him back in. Max ended up eliminating Humick and being the winner. But Max didn't like that. So he gave the title to Humick and says it's his. Humick said no and gave it back to Max. So they came to a conclusion. The one and only true winner and last Anarchy Pro heavyweight champion is Santana Starks. They brought his family in the ring and gave them the title. The locker room came out and they all pounded on the mat, ending the show in a Starks chant. So what a way to end the show and give the title to the family.
That's really cool to do it, and it's always unfortunate when you lose somebody in this business. And I've only with the huge hiatus I took in between all this time, I've only been involved in 2 moments of people passing in this business, and I know there were many others, and I know not every company acknowledges it and everything. I think for the most part, some kind of do. I can't remember the last person who passed away, but I know we acknowledged it at SCW. I know they did at POW. I believe they did at CSW, and I think they did at ARW. So, I mean, you do get moments like that. But I've only witnessed it twice in my time here, and it is kind of a moment because regardless of all the bullshit that happens in this business and the fact that some companies don't like other companies and some wrestlers don't like other wrestlers. I mean, obviously when, the news of Santana broke, there were certain people out there saying shit that didn't need to be said. It happens, especially in this business, but the fact that at the end of the day, it's still a community and still a family who can come together and do that shit. It's really fucking awesome. And I know to a lot of people that it's not real, I'll just say it. But I think in that moment it was real to fucking everybody. And the fact that a company that Santana created, a Santana built up, was able to have their last show in honor of him, I think that means a lot to the family. And I think that's a moment that a lot of the people who were at that show could are going to hold near and dear to them for, from here on out. Yeah.
Now, I'll just say this, and I've wanted to say it on Facebook and social media.
Yeah.
And it's not really wrestling, but it is, because it's a wrestling community. But when it comes to what happened to him, to the person that did it, if justice does not come to you first, I hope whatever karma hits you, you suffer.
Yeah.
And go fuck yourself.
Yep. I wish bad things upon you. I don't know the full story of exactly what happened with him. I just know that it involved a situation with a family member of his and him stepping up. Yep. Outside of that, I don't know what really, I don't know everything that else happened, but to who chose to take another person's life, you're fucking trash and you deserve the absolute worst out of fucking life.
Yep.
So, but I'm glad that we're at least able to cover, because I don't really believe we ever covered an Anarchy show before.
No,
at least
because they were done before.
Yeah. So if we were to cover at least one, I'm glad we did it, and I think it's at least something, at least what we could do on behalf of Santana Stars, who I never had an opportunity to ever speak with or talk to. But between ARW and S6.E36, I was able to call a few of his matches and watch him in the ring from time to time. So, yeah. Were you ever in the ring with him, Nubby?
I've repped a few of his matches.
Yeah.
I remember one of them for sure was against Eric Schultz, where an outside of the ring incident happened and we had to stop the match.
I do remember that. I think that was the match before the hair match, right? It was like there was a match that happened. Like if he lost, he'd have to shave his head.
It might have been before that.
I know there was a series of Schultz and Santana matches that happened at S6.E36. Yeah. Pacman, I don't think you ever really got to see Santana, right? He was never at ARWPro.
No, I don't think he was at ARWPro since I've been going to there.
Yeah, I don't know if he was ever at Blitz though.
He may have been at Blitz. I mean, it's very possible I may have seen some of his matches in the past. It's very possible.
Yeah. During the time I was there, he wasn't. I think he was running Anarchy at that time, though.
Gotcha.
So. Mm-hmm. But he was a mainstay at one point at PCW. Before I got there, obviously, but.
Well, awesome that they're able to do that. I wish I could have made it. But who knows? Maybe it'll pop up online somewhere and I can kind of watch some of the shows and stuff. So we'll see. Following that, match cards. I don't think anything else happened over the weekend we need to cover results for. So let's talk about this new company that you guys are talking about, because I still don't know who this is.
We could do that. But you said something about after we got done with Anarchy.
Yeah.
Who shit the bed? Who shit the bed?
I'm not sure who. And again, I'm going to go on record saying that wasn't my decision. I was supposed to have a meeting this week about the issue with the high voltage title. I got a phone call stating that instead of a meeting happened, a decision was made by the board. He's not being stripped of his belt. Freiberg is and will remain currently high voltage champion. So, again, not my choice. I got a phone call stating this is what it is. So, it's not a flat top decision. It's not a me decision. It is a board's decision. I don't know if there was a litigation thing on it. I'm not NDA anything because I'm not privy to anything. I'm just privy to a conversation I had that stated that the title is not being stripped of Freiberg. That being said, a new title will be shown at the next show, and that title will be on the line. Now, as far as who he's defending against, I haven't made that decision yet, but I have gotten word that you, Nubby, may have a very special opponent for high voltage. So
Special opponent.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not. I don't want to give it away until everything's finalized. So when we cover SCW, I don't think it'll be next week. I think it'll be the week after. I think it's a couple weeks from now. I will announce it then because I know you love surprises. But I could promise you, it is not bad. I think it's actually gonna be a match you may be honored to wrestle in. I can say that. This coming SCW show is, at least for high voltage, is going to be a very special high voltage, just because of the couple people we are hoping, I should say, to book into it, and obviously the debuting of the newly designed high voltage championship. So, I'm sorry, Nubby. If I let you down, I apologize again. This wasn't my decision. It wasn't my call. It was a higher up thing, and I had no choice but to allow them to do what they do. So, but he will. Karma's going to hit him down the road. We know that's going to happen. So, but I figured I'd just let you know now. I wanted to let you know as soon as I heard. So, and I heard last night. So,
well, you're right. It was a shitty decision.
Yeah. And it was not me. And again, I'm not going to throw it on Flat Top either because Flat Top did not know about it either. Because when I first heard it, I was like, fucking Flat Top. And the board said, not his decision either. It's just the way so this decision that they made. And I was like, okay, well, I can't argue with them. I can't overrule them in any way. If I had any legal authority to do anything about it, I would. But the board feels that the way it is, title does not change hands. It is what it is, but I said he will defend it. I just got to figure out who I want him to put it up against. I'll tell you now, it is not you, just because who I think is coming in, I want him to wrestle you. And I think like I said, I think it'd be a moment you would really treasure. So,
well, I trust your decisions.
Yeah. I'll tell Pacman. I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise. So cover your ears. Yeah, look at him. I'm just fucking with you. You'll find out in 2 weeks when everyone else does.
Okay,
yeah, so let's talk about. So it's Combat Club or whatever it is. What
it's
are we talking?
Ultimate Combat Gauntlet.
Okay, now just to clarify, because I just want to make sure this is not this brand new brewery wrestling company, right? That Daddy.
No, that is Rabid. That is Rabid.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Rabid Wrestling Entertainment.
When is that happening?
That is, I believe, July 27th.
Oh, so that's coming up too.
Which I will be happy to cover Rabid Wrestling Entertainment for the podcast.
Well, first off, you're going to anyway. Secondly, That's the same night as SCW.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Is this the one that woman at the SCW show is talking to us about?
No.
Okay, so this is completely. So when did you guys hear about this? Because you guys threw it in the messenger like we've been talking about it.
Well, it was brought up a few months ago because the Power Hour did a special on location show at Rapid Brewing.
Yes.
With Hot Rod Daddy Andy and the owner of Rapid Brewing.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about Rapid Brewing. I'm talking about this Combat one.
Oh, Combat. Oh,
yeah, no, Rapid Brewing. I watched that. No, I understand. Where Rapid Brewers come from. This one, I don't remember us ever talking about it, but you threw it in the messenger like, hey, we're talking about this week, like, which I'm fine with. Like I said, I want us to grow. And by the way, I think it's growing. Thanks for everyone who's been starting to follow us on Facebook. I think we're up to 661 followers now on our Facebook page, which is scary because we're getting to 666, but fantastic. Now I just need those 600 people to go subscribe to us on fucking YouTube. But growth is important, so thank you for people who are following us and liking us. But I'm happy that we're adding more companies. I just never heard of this, and I'm not sure where. Again, my memory's shit, so maybe you did tell me. I don't remember. But
no, this is This is their debut show.
Okay.
I just didn't mention it until I realized that their show was coming up. So.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, where are they based on?
Well,
Yeah.
As of right now, they are based in Bedford Park, Illinois, which is literally 10 minutes from me. So
I know exactly where Bedford Park is. It's over by Justice.
Yep.
yes.
Resurrection Cemetery is right over there where I did a vlog with Cartoon Joe.
Well, there you go. So
Kinder Morgan, Bedford Park is actually a place I used to go for my job quite often back in the day. So I know exactly where that place is at. And actually, it's not that far away. That's awesome.
I used to work for a printing company in Bedford Park.
There
Fuck
we
that
go.
place.
Fuck yeah. Oh, Bedford Park's a dog shit fucking area, but yeah. A lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
Summit, Illinois, Justice, yeah, Bedford Park, all that, yeah, yeah.
Summit, yep. The PCW ran in Summit for a while.
There we go.
Anarchy ran in Summit.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Awesome. Huh.
But
Cool.
it's just good to know that there's shows coming back to my area. Too bad I'm not booked, but that's fine.
How far are you currently from Bedford Park?
Like literally 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
If that.
Okay, so do you know who owns this company?
I don't know the person's name.
So how did you hear about this company?
I saw a few guys that I work with at CSW post about it.
Gotcha.
And this happened.
They can throw your fucking name out?
No, why would they? Why would anybody throw my name out?
Has anyone threw your name out at NWA like I said they should have?
No, probably not. I haven't heard nothing.
Come on, people. Fucking Nubby, for God's sakes.
It's fine because, I just see where I stand. And
it's not fine, Nubby. It's fucking not fine.
I see where I stand with people now. I'm not part of the clique.
Hey, you know what? I get you on shows.
You do.
I do. Fuck those people. And ARWPro gets you on shows. I'm not going to take anything away from ARWPro. ARWPro did before I did. I'm not going to take anything away from them. They know your value. I know your value. Crash Test Wrestling knew your value when they were fucking running, and IPW knows your fucking value. So people know your value. CSW needs to get on track and get you on their fucking show as a fucking, star in the ring. Because you fucking get pops and shit. Fuck Maximus saying he had the biggest pop of the night. No, he didn't. You always do. And he needs to fucking realize that. ARW2. Joey Boom Boom, I know you're listening. Fucking Workhorses. Challenge fucking Nubby to a match at ARW. Fucking do it. Don't be scared. Just saying.
And you can buy their merch on Brainbuster Tees and ProWrestlingTees.com. Workhorses, I mean.
Right. It is true. I do get a bigger pop just sitting in the crowd than Donovan Idiot does. So
yeah. Fuck yeah. Fucking Nubby gets pops.
I get pops.
He gets more pops than a soda fountain.
There we go.
I can get Dr. Pepper anytime.
That's right. He has more pops than an old folks home.
They got a lot of pops.
A lot of pops.
Got more pops than the Lollipop Guild.
That's right. More pops than a Kellogg's tart.
Got more pops than a microwave with popcorn in it.
That's right. More pops than a nursery rhyme involving weasels.
More pops than that 90s breakfast cereal.
That's right, because he snapped crackles and
pops.
Boom.
More pops than Rice Krispies, bitch.
Fun fact, this may be in the next Turtle this actually may be the Nubby shirt going on TeePublic.
Turtle gets pops.
Turtle gets pops.
Even my issues aside with you, Nubby, I have to admit you do get some really loud reactions wherever you go.
Fucking Nubby got pops, bro. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Show name.
Sold.
Nubby
got pops.
Nubby's got pops. All right, so speaking of pops,
top fans love meth, and Nubby gets pops, bro. We are crushing these fucking show titles. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go on. Combat.
Ultimate Combat Gauntlet presents Genesis this Friday, July the 12th at Magoo's, 6550 South Maynard Avenue in Bedford Park, Illinois. It is Magoo's.
I think I've heard of Magoo's, actually.
I never have, but
I think I've had lunch there before. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And it is a 21 and over show. So children, sorry, you cannot go. And kids, don't bring your fake IDs. They will spot them. Don't be an idiot.
Be a better idiot, which you can still buy on tpublic.com.
That's right.
And a
Doors
top
o-
fan.
Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time is 7 p.m. General admission tickets are just $20. 2 matches have been announced so far, as Jax Johnson will be taking on AMB. And then in a 4-way, it'll be LDLC versus Septical versus Nathan Nile, the Lizard Man, and KJ Carter. Also to appear, Mason Conrad, Joey Marks, Kenny Sutra, Eric Schultz, FXB, and Doom Montgomery, which I would like to play a promo, if you will, that Doom Montgomery posted.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, you can, man.
Because why not? It's Doom Montgomery. And it was kind of comical. Now I just gotta let it load. Why is it not loading? Come on. Hey, I hate when this shit happens.
That's
There we
okay.
go.
We're just sitting here
There
in
we
silence.
go.
It's fine.
Here we go.
Here we go.
One victim that I keep strung up, and I gotta at least have one victim on the side, because I really don't give a. Ultimate Combat Gauntlet. I didn't see you there, it's Stu Montgomery, but I am just so happy to announce that on July 12th at Magoo's in Bedford Park, Illinois, Ultimate Combat Gauntlet is making its debut show, Genesis. Now, I've had my problems with the indie wrestling scene. Personally, it seems like a lot of image-obsessed washouts that couldn't tell you the difference between napalm and white phosphorus if their lives depended on it. And rest assured, if I had anything to say, it would. But Ultimate Combat Gauntlet, it's different. It's a different kind of wrestling promotion. It's a wrestling promotion that understands. It's not fettered by the petty moralists quarreling about topics like, should human limbs remain on human bodies? No, it's something completely different. And they have got some of the best warriors from all over coming into Magoo's on July 12th. I'm so excited because I'm going to have my pick of any of them to annihilate in that own special Duke Montgomery way. So you got to come out. You got to see it. You ain't going to see nothing like it anywhere else. Let's go have some fun.
And that's Doom Montgomery. That is
Okay.
a strange cat. Strange cat.
That sounds like an aggressive fuck.
Yep. We don't want to be on his wrong end. That sounded weird.
Yeah. That's some prison shit.
Anyway, what else?
Sounds like he should be in prison, but that's just me.
Man, I love how his voice sounds like it's like he's using like the way Apex talks, but like if the promo was written by Freiberg. He articulated well, but then he raspy and growled his voice, and I was like, yeah, solid, good for him.
It's like if Apex and Freiberg had a child.
Yeah, the worst of both, 100%. Oh, fun fact: Apex is not the one getting the title shot. That's a guarantee. So, that's punishment for him being a dick. Yeah. So, yeah, Apex will not be getting another opportunity at the title. So, at least this month, maybe down the line. I don't know. Earn it again.
All right. So that is Ultimate Gauntlet or Ultimate Combat Gauntlet. Presenting Genesis this Friday, July the 12th at Magoo's, 6550 South Maynard Avenue in Bedford Park, Illinois. 21 and over show. Kids stay home. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time 7 p.m. General admission $20. And there is that.
And that is there.
And that's the way it was.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Or blueberry muffin.
That's too soon.
All right, let's run through ARW because this is our main event show right here.
It is. Turtle Indie Talk continues.
Fucking
all right.
Titties!
All right. So ARW presents Summer Games this Saturday, July the 13th at the Bricky Bowl, 705 East 4th Street in Hobart, Indiana. Doors open at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. and bell time is 4 p.m. Intermission tickets are $15. Got all that, Pacman? 3 and 4. But you won't be there.
10.
He
Yeah.
won't be. Yeah, he won't be there. He won't be
I
there.
will not be able to make it, unfortunately. Though I did get an invite from the workforces, but I plan to make it to an ARW show soon.
Sure you do.
Speaking of the workhorses, did you know that 2 of the workhorses are hosting the show?
They did, because I said that earlier in the show. Yes,
You did.
I did, but only 2 of them, which is weird. I wonder why Wade Evans isn't a part of it.
Well, he is the worst of the 3.
Yeah, he is the one that also invited me, so maybe the other workhorses didn't appreciate that. So if I caused Wade Evans any kind of issues, I apologize.
But yeah, it'll be Mikey Peterson and DP3. But if we know Wade Evans, he'll just be there anyway because he likes to suck the fun out of everything.
That's right, because he sucks eggs.
He does.
That's one of the
Well, he
workhorses.
gives me delicious muffins.
He does. Yeah. It's one of the dumbest comebacks I've ever heard, and the workhorses use it quite a bit. Steve sucks eggs. Like, what?
Well, really quickly, speaking of Steve, did you notice this week on Power Hour that I used 4 timeouts? You're only supposed to get 3, but I got a 4th.
You did break a rule. You did break the rule.
I did.
You know, this is the
4 timeouts.
4th time Pacman talked about himself when we're trying to talk about other people.
Well, you mentioned Steve, and I wanted to make sure I got that in.
Oh, because I mentioned somebody else, instantly we got to talk about you.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Who's the guest? Who's the guest on the Power Hour this week?
So we are going to be on break for 2 weeks. We will return in a couple weeks, and a guest for that show will be announced later on.
How come no one told me that one of Freaknet Studios shows are taking a break?
It was on Steve did mention it on the last show.
I don't remember.
He did mention it, though.
But you know what? I don't blame him. Doing this shit weekly can take a toll on you, so hopefully he enjoys his time off. And I look forward to seeing the next episode. I'm guessing last week of July, you said you're taking 2 weeks off?
We're taking 2 weeks off.
Gotcha. Nice. Good for them. Good for them. Catch up on the Power Hour, though, for the next 2 weeks then.
Yep. Last week we had D'Angelo Steele. Check out that episode. That was a great episode and a great interview and a great conversation between father and son. And that C-Red and D'Angelo Steele.
And that's a shoot.
That is a shoot.
Boom. Shooting from the hip.
Father and son. Well, stepson, but he's his son.
Yeah.
That was a funny story how that happened. That was actually I didn't know.
So does that mean so Steele's what, your guys' uncle?
That would make him our uncle, yeah.
Gotcha. And Flash Harris's brother?
Yes, technically that would be true as well.
Gotcha. Did you tell him that on the podcast?
That did not come up, but I will say I had a good reason for that because he did slam EJ Swanson on the hardest part of the ring at IPW and looked dead in my eyes as he did it and said that was for me and then stared me down with those crazy eyes. So I was a little bit concerned for my well-being. Admittedly.
Nah, coward.
So the top fan cowered out again.
Once again, yeah. Top fans don't stand up to people that can kick their ass.
Anyway, what's going on at ARW, Mr. Nubby?
ARW Summer Games in Hobart this Saturday. Workhorses hosting that shit.
The Bricky Bowl.
At the Bricky Bowl. Now, I guess this is going to be an outdoor event.
It's supposed to be. I remember it last year being an outdoor event. And if it's starting early, I'd say it is. Because I know last year they started at the normal time and was a little dark.
Yeah.
Couldn't see in front of me doing the Battle Royal. So.
Gotcha.
That was my official debut at ARW. Think about it.
Yeah, they just need to bring it back.
Yeah, and more than just Battle Royals.
Right. Maybe you could be the next champion of that shitty state when you win the Indiana State Championship.
The allegedly amazing turtle, proving once again there's more than just corn in Indiana.
Oh yeah, there's more than just corn. There's strip clubs.
There's strip clubs. There's Smiley McGee, who apparently is going to finally reveal what the corny sent to Tony Gabagool meant on the podcast this week.
Oh, yeah. And the fact that he fucking held up a can of corn and said, "Can it?" Dumb. I fucking, the moment he said it, I'm like, nerd. I was just, God.
You think Double J's nerd alert went off?
Oh, and that's another thing, too. Fucking Double J. The fact that he called you a fucking bottom means absolutely fucking nothing. It just means you're getting the same results as the top, but putting less work in. So the fact that he's trying to utilize being a bottom as a fucking insult, he's dumb. And first off, he knows guys like him, me, bigger fucking dudes, we're not climbing on top of fucking anybody because we'll fucking murder. We're all fucking bottoms. And I'm sorry, if I'm going to get to that fucking, peak, that pinnacle, the happy ending that you will, and I have to do less work doing it, that just makes you fucking intelligent. So the fact that he called you a bottom, that's not a fucking insult. That's a fucking sign of respect. So go ahead and be a bottom and get your achievements in by doing less fucking work because you earned it, buddy.
Thanks, Double J.
Can't wait to
work smarter, not harder.
That's right. If fucking Double J,
that's what top fans do.
If he's a fucking top and he's up there fucking putting in that fucking work, he's a fool.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, the last time I was a fucking top when I gave a shit 15 years ago. Done. Yeah.
Damn. Treated.
Right. Oh yeah.
I like being on bottoms. Being on my shell actually makes it funnier.
That's right. And plus, he has nowhere to go.
Right.
Once they climb off, he's still like, help. It's whatever. It's all good. But no, I like being a fucking bottom because as soon as I'm done, boom, roll over, take a nap. Oh yeah. What do you want me to do? Fucking drip sweat underwear? How disgusting is that? I know fucking Double J doesn't know what fucking sex is. He's the only fucking hot Double J summer virgin I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I get it. You can't out there thumping Bibles when you're fucking, laying down pipe because we know he's not fucking doing that shit. But no, if he really believes that he's going to be a fucking top dude, hell no. Fuck no. You could be a top fan on the bottom. Fucking live that life, Pax.
I'll do that just for you, Travis.
And again, fucking Giggles, if he wants to fucking put out a good promo, quit talking like Shatner doing fucking Rocket Man. Quit taking the stupid ass pauses. Punk ass. CM punk ass. Nubby, what matches we got?
So speaking of punk asses, your boy Judas Chavez.
God, yeah.
Finally getting his match with Greg Glover.
You know what? He's gonna die, but you gotta respect the dude for fucking calling out a guy like Glover. Dude. I mean, the size-wise, dude's a fucking monster compared to fucking Judas. Yeah. And thank God I don't know if he's only gonna have one or two of those fucking hot girls that comes out with him, but at least somebody's gonna be able to carry him out. And my guess is, looking at the size of him and the thickens that he's fucking walking out there with, they'll be able to fucking carry him out, and probably what I assume is gonna be like a Bjorn. But I gotta give the guy respect. He's fucking calling out some dude who, pound for pound is twice his fucking size. So stupid, but a lot of respect. So
yeah, and I think this might be the biggest guy he's wrestled so far. I mean, he's only wrestled Donovan Dickface. His dad, I'm pretty big for a small guy.
Yeah. The veteran,
I wouldn't fuck with him.
Yeah, the veteran and his dad makes it a challenge, but
right.
His dad doesn't match the size of fucking Glover. Yeah. So, and then I can't remember his name. Josh. He wrestled his commentating partner, which was briefly trained for a couple of weeks by James Creed. So this will be his biggest challenge of his career, and the fact that he sought it out, that's a lot of respect, but still dumb. Still fucking dumb.
Speaking of Josh, fuck you and that dumb comment you made.
What comment did he
Asshole.
make?
So, on a post, I said something about Dave Allen to the point where I brought up that I was his butler.
Yeah.
And Josh said that's where I belong, or something along those lines.
Oh, that's mean.
So fuck you, Josh.
Come on, Josh, be better, man.
You're a one-hit wonder. Go back to commentary. Love you, buddy. Asshole.
Yeah, come on, Josh. You can't say that to the fucking longest reigning IWA Productions Battle Royal champion.
1822 days.
That's right. You can't fucking say that to the former High Voltage champion. You can't say that to the former Chicagoland champion, 2-time. I gotta take
Former
that with
co-general manager of Rocket Pro Wrestling.
That's right. Former GPW Battle Royal champion.
Yeah, and I guess technically still current Vision Division champion of
There we go.
GPW.
That's right.
Which by the way, I defeated a legend in this business, Jason Hades. So yeah, kiss my ass on that comment.
That's right. And above all of it, the Faction Slayer. Because Nubby gets pops.
Nubby's got to have his pops.
That's right. Fucking whole milk and everything.
I usually go skim. Top fans go skim.
I'm 2%.
If you listen to the podcast I did with Matt Stoffel from Apex Nutrition, he says skim milk is not the way to go.
No.
Fat-free, 2% whole. Yeah, so.
If you want skim milk, if you want to have skim milk, just pour water in 2%, and there you go.
That's right. If you want skim milk, just kneel in front of any dude you're not willing to fucking fight.
I got nothing.
No, that might be whole milk, but that's another here.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. And so what if it tastes like pineapple? They're doing it for you. Anyways, Nubby, ARW, what else we got there?
So we just talked about him. Joey Boom Boom will be in action as he takes on the former ARW champion, Nick Diamond.
Hold on, I popped myself. I'm sorry. Yes, Joey Boom Boom is fucking getting his hands on Diamond. Now, I don't. What happened? So Diamond what? Slapped Boom Boom at the last show, right? Blaming him for his title being taken away.
He kicked him in the chest.
Kicked him in the chest. Okay, yeah. So, you know what? I'm a huge fan of Diamond. I love what he's doing and everything, but he's gonna get his ass handed to him by fucking Boom Boom. Like I said, Boom Boom, yeah, he's up there in years. He doesn't have the size advantage to Nick Diamond, but he has that veteran mentality, and he's not going to step into the ring in something that he's not going to be prepared for. So as much as it sucks to see Nick Diamond step into an ARW ring without his championship, I think he should put that focus on the back burner and focus on the fact that he's going to be facing the owner of the company in that ring Saturday. So I have all the, I'll cheer on Diamond, even though fucking Joey's my buddy, and Joey confirmed that Ched was wrong and I can fucking be at ARW shows. He confirmed it. ARW loves Travis. And everyone wants fucking Travis at ARW. But I think I give it to Diamond because of the youth and I don't know. I mean, all the best to both dudes, but that's going to be... It sucks when shit gets personal in that ring, but I think that's where the best matches come out of.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of personal, I guess this might be a little personal, as the heavyweight championship is on the line. As Dave Allen.
Wait. Let's all guess who's getting that title shot.
Oh my God! You know what? Yeah, I'll never guess. I'll never know. Who could it possibly be?
It's got to be somebody who hasn't gotten like 4 of them in the last 4 months, right?
Oh, that'd be too redundant.
There's no way it's the same guy who's been in the title picture every single month of this year, right?
I don't know. Want to find out?
I do. Who is facing Dave Allen for the ARW Heavyweight Championship?
Who could it possibly be?
Who could it be now?
Do.
Who could it be now? Who can it be now? Who are you?
Who?
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Go ahead, Nubby.
James Creed.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I would have never fucking guessed.
Man,
Dude,
I
I haven't seen
James
him in a
Creed.
title match since last month.
God. Fucking hey, dude. Honestly, I thought it was anybody else. I'm telling you, wait, hold on a second. You said James Creed. Are we talking about Southland? Oh wait, no, that's the other title shot he's getting. I forgot. Okay. Listen, I love James Creed. Don't get me wrong. I am a fan of James Creed. And I apologize if he takes this personally and me saying this, but how many opportunities does this fucking dude get? And I get it. If I do get a response to this video, it's going to be this. I know exactly what it's going to be. James Creed with the Joy Boom says, I don't have to be in the title shot. I just want to get my hands on Dave Allen. You didn't really fight to turn it down that much, though.
No.
He really didn't fight. And I know who's going to. But that dude does not need to be in everything. I get that he's a main event guy. I understand that, but for the love of God, does he think that maybe this is why? And I want Creed to really think about this if he does happen to listen to this show. Is maybe the problem is that you've lost both your championships is because your focus is split between two championships every single month. You can't put your primary focus on one title when you're out there fighting for two every single fucking month. So, as much as I will sit here and say, for the love of fucking God, why is Creed getting another title shot? I understand it. You fucking earn it the way you step in that ring and shit. But you're not going to be champion when you split your fucking time between two titles. And when you do win it, you're not keeping it for very long. Because he was ARW champion for 2-3 months. And he lost in the fucking Royal Rumble. He was SCW, he was SCW champion for 2 months? Maybe 3 until he fucking lost it to fucking the cash in by Terry Allen. Mm-hmm. He could win those titles because he has the ring ability. But when you're splitting your fucking time between those two fucking things, you're not going to get the focus to become a champion. Dave Allen's ARW champion because he's going after one fucking title. Nick Diamond, one fucking title. And I get it. You can sit there and say I'm more important because I get 2. Dude, it's just smart business. Fucking focus on one championship. So I don't think Creed beats fucking Dave Allen because I don't think he's as focused on this championship because he knows in 2 weeks he's gonna face Terry Allen, another fucking Allen in July, by the way, for a championship that he was taken from. So that means Creed lost 2 titles to 2 dudes with with the last name Allen. Interesting. Yeah. God, this guy love wrestling.
And they're both evil in their own way.
That's right. There's an Indiana Allen and an Illinois Allen, and both dudes also facial hair, dark hair. Fuck yeah. And they both have a problem with fucking James Creed and his youth. Go ahead, Pax.
Does Indiana Allen, is he also an archaeologist on the side?
I don't know, maybe.
You gotta ask him.
Well, ask him.
Find the Holy Grail and shit.
I don't know what you mean, but okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, is that a Star Wars thing?
Indiana. Well, okay, same production studio. I will give you that, but no, not Star Wars. Indiana Allen and the Last Crusade, Raiders of the Lost, Indiana Allen and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Are you talking about that fucking Indian Jones dude?
Indian Jones.
Indian.
Yeah, the fucking God, who the fuck is that dude?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, is that his fucking name?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that guy do with Dave Allen?
Yeah, you said he's Indiana Allen, so I was thinking Indiana Jones.
What does Indiana Jones have to do with archaeology?
Because he's an archaeologist.
I thought he was a fucking treasure hunter.
but he's a doctor, so he's
Nah, dude, I think you're mixing it up with National Treasure.
No, Nicolas Cage just wanted to steal the Declaration of Independence in that one.
I think he wanted to find a fortune that was hidden away.
There was a map to something. I haven't actually seen National Treasure. I've watched all the Clerks movies this weekend, but like...
Wait, you haven't watched National Treasure?
I've not.
Okay, so until you watch National Treasure, you can't shit on me for not knowing what the fuck Indiana Jones is.
How do you not know what the ball, it goes down the thing.
Because I don't watch shitty movies. That's why I don't watch fucking Star Wars.
I've actually never seen Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Nobody has, because it's not fucking good. And you want to know why? You want to know how I know it's not fucking good? Because they're remaking it. Because they realize, oh, well, if it's not good 30 fucking years ago, let's try doing it now. Fuck that. No. And when they come out with a remake, fuck, who's the dude? Who's fucking Indiana Jones? What's his fucking name?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Okay. Dude, you don't need a 90-year-old fucking dude trying to run through Temples of Doom or whatever the fuck they ripped off from Nickelodeon to fucking grab some golden-ass fucking monkey like in Rundown to fucking try to achieve some bullshit by drinking out of a cup where some fucking Gandalf dude's like, you chose poorly. No. Stupid fucking movies. Oh, dude, and I think a Nazi fucking burst into flames or some goofy shit. I don't know.
They ripped the guy's heart out of his chest.
No, you're thinking of fucking Roadhouse, and that was the throat.
No, they did that in Indiana Jones too. Kalima. I know references. I haven't seen the movie, but I know references.
No idea, and I don't understand it. Fucking, why does he call himself fucking Indiana Jones? He's not even Native American. I don't fucking get it.
I'm not touching that one.
I don't fucking know. I'm guessing what? It's fucking Harrison Ford from what? Gary, Indiana, Terre Haute. Either way, he's shitty. Probably be from a shitty part of Indiana. And those are the two shittiest places in fucking Indiana. So, yeah, I think Alan's gonna hold on to his title because I think Creed's fucking mindset is split. I think his mind is split between two fucking Allens in this month of July. So. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Indiana,
boom.
The Indiana state title is on the line, as Muggsy James will be in a triple threat match defending his championship against Josh Moon and Pacman's buddy, Wade Evans.
He gave me muffins.
Yeah.
For plugging their merch. For plugging their merch on Brainbuster Tees and ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yeah, your goofy smile over muffins. Do you want to quit fucking rubbing your neck?
It hurts.
So when we go back to Urban Dictionary and define what muffins are.
I think we were pretty clear on it last week.
Yeah, by the look on your face, I kind of question what kind of muffins these were.
Delicious ones, blueberry.
Excellent. Fucking Muggsy. I think Muggsy holds on to his title. Nothing against Wade Evans. He was the one that invited me out to the VIP treatment by the workhorses. But Muggsy's a tough fucking dude. 100% is. So. But.
And what's interesting is all three of these contestants are part of factions.
Wait a minute. Nubby, aren't you the faction slayer?
Boom.
Oh.
So you're telling me this is going to be a fucking fatal four-way come Saturday?
I doubt that, but
we don't know, dude. Listen, fucking WWE is out there fucking stealing my shit. It was proof, based on what happened at Money in the Bank last night. So,
Wait, you predicted that you said that John Cena should retire?
No, I predicted that Drew McIntyre was going to cash in and CM Punk was going to cost him the fucking briefcase.
Got it.
That I just
fucking dumb, but yeah, that's fine.
I didn't predict John Cena was going to retire because I already thought he did. So, and the fact is, he didn't really retire. He announced that he was going to fucking retire in a year. So, yeah. So normal people would have like a farewell tour, like C-Red for like a few months. No, fucking John Cena gave people 7 months notice that he's going to start his farewell tour throughout the entire 2025. Because if you guys listen to the press conference, he said, even though he went out there and said that WrestleMania is last WrestleMania, yes, technically that's going to be his very last WrestleMania, but it's not over. He's still going to wrestle throughout 2025. And I think he said 30 to 40 fucking appearances. So, so congratulations to John Cena for announcing 5 months ahead of time that he's going to start a 12-month-long retirement to where he is officially hanging the boots up in 2026. Awesome. No, I did not predict that because that makes no fucking sense. Because he's wrestled, 3 times in the last 4 years?
That's about right, yeah.
I thought he was retired. So. But I can't say much about Cena because C-Red was just in a Royal Rumble 2 weeks ago, and he's also retired. That's a lie. A week ago, and he's also retired. So I don't know.
And don't forget about Ivan. He announced that he had a year. He announced a year ahead of time that he was going to retire, and then he didn't last 6 months.
Not only that, Odinson retired, and he just wrestled last month. So announced the retirement, but it means shit. Shawn Michaels was the most committed to retirement ever seen before, and he wrestled in Saudi Arabia. And look how bad that shit was.
So fucking bad.
Stone Cold retired, and then he wrestled fucking. Retirements don't fucking mean shit. And Steve, not Steve, Paulie Tomaselli, I think said it. Nobody really fucking retires.
And I thought you were gonna say about Nubby being Bobby Hill.
No,
I did say that too.
No, even though that is fucking funny, but no. Nubby, can you give me that's my purse?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Do it.
I can't do it well, but I know who can.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Ask Mark Reconcile to do it. He'll do it for you.
Okay.
We used to call him that back in the day, and he did it pretty well. And he kicked someone and took the purse once. It was funny.
I guess I could say it now. Dizzle J did win Money in the Bank. So, yeah. And fun fact, this was the first time Pacman came in last.
Phrasing.
Usually he comes first.
Usually he's premature. Yeah. He usually he either wins or he's like right there in the middle of the thing. But Nubby, you and I tied, and Jay did win. So if Cody and them won, you and I would have won and tied. But unfortunately, the Bloodline did pick up the victory last night at Money in the Bank. And yes, Drew did win, but obviously cashed in and failed because of CM Punk. Tiffany Stratton won, which after the article that came out about what she said, or what was said in a video, or what she said during a match, and that video came out briefly, that she already apologized for, by the way, but the fact it did happen, I thought that was going to cause problems. Luckily, it didn't. I thought, no crap, she's not going to win. Chelsea would have been a great option to win. And that spot that she did with the fucking tables, fucking amazing.
Chelsea was originally going to be my pick, but I'm like, I keep on saying Stratton. I feel like this is her time, man. And I forgot about that whole incident, which obviously everyone else did.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't that big of a deal, was it?
No, like I said, she went on record and apologized about it the moment it happened. She deleted the video the moment she saw it. It's a good. It's the people who don't own the mistakes that get questioned and shit. But it's like I said. It's like I said with Jay. Like it's usually heels that fucking win. So Chelsea Green would have been logical. And if somehow they Freebird ruled the briefcase, it would have been logical for her to win. But like I said, it's. Between her, Zoe Starks would have been a great option. I would have suspected her. But I guess deep down, and I guess I don't know how it really works, but like when Tiffany Stratton did her press conference, they asked her about her cashing in on Liv Morgan. And all she kept saying is like, I'm on SmackDown. My focus is Bayley, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I think you cash in either way. But I think SmackDown is more logical because Liv and Rhea are going to have it out once Rhea gets back. And again, congratulations to Rhea and Murphy or Matthews for their marriage. Awesome, good for them.
No wonder why Dominic is cheating on her.
That's right.
Because she cheated on him.
That's right. Mommy got married, and he can't be. Yeah, and it's not fair for him to be married and her, one or the other.
Right.
Polygamy.
There we go. But he weighs tonight, so I'm excited to watch that. I'm glad we're able to get through this shit. What else is that it for ARW?
No, we got 2 more.
Oh shit, go ahead. Yeah, that's okay. When you did the title match, I thought that was it.
No.
Oh,
I just wrote it down as I saw it. But it makes a little bit more sense of how I did it. And I'm actually gonna skip over one thing. I'll do this next thing. Because the last thing I'll talk about kind of has something to do with the championship, the world championship, the heavyweight championship, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you want to call it world or heavy or championship.
Anyway, call it a beer drinking championship.
I guess, yeah, where is it?
You're going to have to watch the podcast to find out. Or the vlog to find out.
Oh, yeah, it's, I guess it really depends on where it was defended. Technically, SCW could be looked at as a world championship because Maverick Cage defended over in England. So it really just depends on if ARW was ever defended outside the country.
True.
So. Anyways, go ahead. What are your matches that we got?
Joey Dalton will be taking on Quinn Whittick.
That's right. I forgot about that. Fuck yeah. That's going to be a solid fucking match.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
They always put on bangers.
They do. You know, and I know I say this every time like guys like this come up or not, but Wrestle League is really staffing everyone's fucking locker rooms. Between Frontline, ARWPro, and ARW, and IPW and shit. If it wasn't for Shogun and Wrestle League and shit, the amount of wrestlers we wouldn't be seeing is ridiculous. So I hope everyone gives the acknowledgement to Wrestle League that they deserve, because without Wrestle League, I'm sure maybe these guys would have found other schools, but Quinn Whittick, Muggsy James, the Bros, Kid Lat,
J.R. Lindsay.
Who else am I missing? Shaq Jordan.
Yep.
You know, like fucking these.
Is it raining? Oh shit. Okay.
I thought someone was breaking in. I'm like, fuck yeah, content. We're about to film a murder.
Or a rape, one of the two.
Either way, yeah. Don't worry, man. You're a bottom. You'll get there eventually. Yeah, I mean, fucking Wrestle League is fucking stocking these fucking locker rooms. Not only here in Illinois, but obviously in Indiana with Dalton's. Dalton's a Wrestle League guy too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking good on fucking Wrestle League for giving us these guys that you're fucking, and they're all incredible fucking dudes. And I'm not taking away anything from the SCW school or the CSW school or anything like that. It's just really awesome that these guys are fucking out there and doing their shit. So I can't wait for the Bros to be back in SCW. I just gotta wait for Frontline and SCW not to have a show on the same night.
All right. Now, lastly, it's the golden ticket time.
Willy Wonka.
Boom.
Golden ticket gauntlet. As it will be Machine, Jake O'Neill, Brendan Balling, JPH, Eric Schultz, and question mark.
Oh, dude, I love question mark.
6 competitors, but 1 is question.
All right, so who's the question mark?
It's question mark.
Yeah, who do you think it is?
I think it's somebody in question.
Solid.
I think it's Charlie Bucket.
Solid.
He's gonna find the last golden ticket in his Wonka bar, and then he's gonna show up to there, and then he's gonna get a tour. You know, I think there might be an Augustus Gloop situation with Eric Schultz. Somebody's gonna, go through the nut thing. Somebody's gonna turn into a blueberry. Someone might get sucked in a TV. This match is unpredictable.
You're turning Violet. Violet, it's gonna be James Creed. Come on now, we all know it.
Will it be James Creed?
Come on now, you know it's gonna be fucking James Creed.
But
Well, it depends on where does it fall. Where does this match fall on the card compared to the heavyweight title match?
If the heavyweight title match happens before this gauntlet, I bet it's Creed.
What if it's Nick Diamond?
I don't think Diamond's in it. Diamond would be a logical choice. I don't think Diamond's in it though. Here's what I'll say. If it happens before, I think it's a workhorse. If it happens after, I think it's Creed.
What if it's Ched?
I pray to God that never mind.
I mean, you got to be careful. If you're going out there, you might get arrested if you're going to ARW and Ched is in the crowd.
I was about to say something fucking horrible. I stopped myself, and for that, I'm a good person. But I will say it when we fucking stop recording because it's funny as fuck. No, it will not be Ched because first off, Ched's not a trained wrestler. He's no different. He's no different than Santino. He's just a loudmouth who wants to fucking get attention from people. Oh my God, maybe it's Santino.
I got one.
Ooh,
it just popped in my head.
I've been trying to ask you, but you've been fucking Pacmaning me with a question mark.
I know. I'm getting touch with my inner Pac-Man.
Maybe it's you. Fucking
Phrasing.
maybe it's you. You gonna gauntlet it? Come on now.
I cannot confirm nor deny. But here's my.
Can we at least say that you're open to it?
Oh, I'm definitely open to it.
There we go. Let's put that out in the universe. For anyone who listens to this, who's at ARW bookings, Turtle will accept the vacant spot in the gauntlet because he may be there on Saturday. And if he is there, he always has his bag.
And I get pops.
And he fucking gets pops.
Damn right he gets pops. It'll help your concession stand.
Yeah, because he's willing to go out there and fucking shell shock some motherfuckers.
That's right.
But
let's just say it's not me.
Let's just say it's not, because we don't know yet.
We don't know.
It's only Sunday. We got 6 days for that phone call to come in.
Right.
Yeah.
What about Ivan?
Yeah, it could be fucking Ivan. God. I mean, we haven't heard much about him in 747 since they kind of got together.
Right.
So Ivan could be a viable fucking choice, yeah. Fucking hey, good call, man, yeah.
I have good calls once in a while.
I like it. I'd rather it be you, though. I love Ivan. I'd rather it be you.
Wouldn't it be interesting if I did win it and then cashed it in on James Creed?
Fuck yeah, because then you can fight him 3 more times. It'd be awesome. ARW sounds like a fantastic fucking match card, and I do hope that me and Jake can both make it out there. If not, then I'll do my best to be out there. Like I said, it's nice to get the invitation from the workhorses, even though they did beat me up at IPW. I'm willing to put that aside to have a good night out of some professional wrestling and shit. I'm not a big fan of outdoor events because it could be hot, and I'm a big dude who sweats. But if Jay's there and Nubby, if you're there and everything, it'd be a fucking fantastic time.
It will be. I'm pretty sure it'll be a fantastic time. Look at this card. It's stacked.
It's fucking stacked, yes. Yeah. I just wish they had their women's championship still. And I don't hear anything about the tag titles on the line.
I did tell you about the tag titles.
Did I? Was it like one of the first matches?
Oh, actually, you know what? I did accidentally skip over the tag.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad I mentioned it then. Who? Because I know who the champions are, but I'm curious on who's they're facing.
Well, I'm about to tell you that.
Fuck yeah, you were. And you're gonna do it all along. I knew you were too.
I was working you.
That's right. I know you were. Yeah.
So it'll be Murder City Inc., otherwise known as the Family, as the champions. They'll be taking on the winner of the tournament, which happened to be the Match Brothers.
Oh, I totally forgot that they didn't have their opportunity yet. It's awesome. Good for them. And just again, it's adding to the must see of this fucking match card. So I encourage everyone to get out there and go see it. Like I said, it sounds like it's an outdoor event, which again, I'm not a big fan of outdoor events because of the fucking weather, but I'll be there, and hopefully I get to hang out with my JFW brethren, with you and Dizzle J. It'll be awesome.
It should be a fun day. I'm hoping to be there, as long as there's no Six Flags trip, lady. No, she's not in here. I just happened to look over at the wall where the room is. But anyway, ARW presents Summer Games this Saturday, July the 13th, at the Bricky Bowl, 705 East 4th Street in Hobart, Indiana. Doors open at 3 p.m. and bell time is 4 p.m. and general admission is $15.
Which it'd be interesting if we did go there, because this would be the first. So this would be my first ARW show since we went for Black and Blue in 22, I think.
Yep.
And since then, I've developed more problems with the workhorses, and I developed problems with Judas Chavez, and I developed problems with Ched. And that our fucking that 12-year-old who fucking signed a contract at the last show I was at. So it'd be interesting. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see the reactions people would get if because I wouldn't mind sitting front row. I don't think I'd get there in time to get front row, but it'd be interesting to see the reactions from certain people. Yeah, it'd be fucking wild. So next week we'll cover the results of ARW, and we'll cover the results of Combat Gauntlet. What match cards do we have for next week? Is CSW back in July?
CSW will be back, and we'll have a show.
Okay. Is there any other Destination 6 or?
Let me double check. I think Destination 6 would be that weekend, but let me confirm.
Yeah, no problem. We got time.
Much like Rion, we got time.
It is, yeah, it is next. It is that week. So we have Destination 6.
Cool. Yeah, and then we'll cover whatever else is going on, because I don't think MCW has a show. SCW is the following week. POW I don't think is back until the first week of August.
No, POW is also that week, the 20th. On the 20th, so.
Oh, is it really? Why did I think it was August? Fuck, okay. Frontline I think is next week too, isn't it?
The 27th.
Is Frontline 27th? Okay, gotcha. I'll have to look at it. Yeah, there's okay. That's weird, because in my mind I'm like, fucking, like, we have nothing in this month, and then the last 2 weeks are gonna be a clusterfuck.
Usually is.
Shit the bed.
And then IPW at the end of the month as well.
Yes, we do.
Love and Intoxicated Podcast comes back July 12th.
July 12th.
Power Hour is off for the next 2 weeks. Other than that, as far as Freaknet Studios goes, Jedi Talk, Fourth Mother Box, this freaking show, all have shows that have currently come out. I know Fourth Mother Box came out today, Sunday, as we're recording. This will be out this evening on Sunday. This freaking show was released early this morning. Me and Joe are catching up on shit, so we're actually going to be doing, I think, 3 shows this week. Because there's a lot that we want to catch up and talk on. One thing that me and Dizzle J did talk about on our last show, I want to bring here and remind everyone, if you didn't listen to the beginning of yesterday's show, is JFW does have a Patreon out there that we just haven't promoted and talked about in quite some time. But we want to open the opportunity for people who want to be patrons of our show to go over there and sign up. So if you go to patreon.com/JFW Podcast, check out all the tiers and sign up. Your contribution helps us do cool things here as far as not only JFW, but also Freaknet Studios. So check that out. And again, like, a lot of the stuff you could do to help promote and help JFW, it's very little to no cost to you. You could go to cartercomics.com, sign up, get discounted purchases. You can sign up for Audible. It's completely free for 30 days. And it helps us out if you sign up. And you get 30 days plus a credit to your first book purchase over there. You can cancel anytime. You could sign up a Patreon, or just subscribe to us and follow us on social medias and YouTube. when you subscribe to YouTube, it helps us out because that also shows that people are interested in what we're doing. And plus, when we get more people, we'll do giveaways. So
Free stuff is good.
Free stuff is always nice. And like I said, we do all this stuff for all these wrestling companies, and all we ask in return is to just give us some follows on social media. I just went over it. We have over 500 likes on our Facebook page and 600 follows. There's a the other way around. Let's see here. Jesus Christ, mister. We have 536 likes, 661 followers on JFW, which is fantastic. I absolutely love that. And we're growing. Like I said, we just got 4 followers over the weekend. So continue to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, JFW Podcast, Just Freaking Wrestling. And also go to YouTube, subscribe to us to watch our podcast over there, JFW Podcast. Or if you want to listen to us, you can on iTunes, Spotify, and shit like that. As far as you guys go, is there anything wrestling related that we haven't touched on that we need to talk about or anything?
About Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
The one thing, and this is actually a critique, the referee situation with
Damian
Priest
not kicking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Referees all over the world, if you're listening, count to 3, no matter what. Because what we saw on Money in the Bank was that referee fucking up.
Yeah.
They could have figured it out. Always count to 3 because now you look like the idiot.
Yeah. Damian definitely missed the count. And do you guys watch the press conferences at all?
No.
I do. I enjoy them.
Okay. So, Pacman, you heard Triple H talking about this very incident, right?
I have not yet, no.
Okay. So, Nubby, when you get a chance, I mean, because we have about 2 hours before Heat Wave starts. If you have a moment, go on to Peacock, watch the press conference. Triple H talks about because one of the journalists asked him. We noticed that there was a moment in the match where Damian Priest didn't kick out, and they asked if he was okay, and Triple H said he was. He was fine. That it was just a mess up, and Triple H goes into a long, drawn-out conversation and his opinion on it because he even says stuff like, "If as a performer." Doesn't matter if the match is great. That's the moment he's going to be thinking about for the rest of the fucking his life. Everyone in the back knows he fucked up. He knows he fucked up. The ref fucked up. Everyone fucked up because the camera was on. There was no arguing it. It wasn't like, oh, go look at the camera angle. The camera angle got to the point where the count was happening. He didn't even shrug his shoulder. He didn't fucking move. So in retrospect, CM Punk should have won that title, and the cash-in should have happened on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins should have won the title, and the cash-in should have happened on Seth Rollins. That's what should have happened. Now, if that's what it was supposed to happen, whatever. What happened, happened. The triple threat thing was fine. Damian Singh kept his title. Damian fucking ate.
Hey, it's okay. I've been there.
Dude, I keep fucking doing it. Damian Priest kept his title at the end of the day. But in retrospect, the referee should have counted 3, like you just said. Count to 3 no matter what. It's the responsibility of the wrestler to kick out.
Yep.
Seth Rollins should have won. The cash-in should have happened. CM Punk came out. Fucking, cost him the title. And Seth Rollins would just be champion. And if Damian Priest was supposed to be fucking champion, then he could have won it on fucking Monday or next month or whatever the fuck it was. But yes, that was a shitty fucking moment. And it's right. Triple H was correct. It was a good match. Everything played out fantastic, but everyone's focusing on the fact that he didn't kick out. And that sucks. Because that's twice. And Jay even talked about, he bragged about Priest defending the title month after month, claiming that he is defending it more than Roman Reigns. Even though it was a joke, that's what he said. And I'm here. Even though I'm wearing the shirt, Travesty Dizzle J, 24. Dizzle J is wrong in saying that Priest is defending that title more than fucking Roman. But he's also incorrectly fucking defending it because this is the second title match that Damian Priest has had that a fuck up happened. He got caught up in the ropes in the match against Drew McIntyre, and he didn't kick out with Seth Rollins. Now, I don't remember how the match went with Jey Uso in that title defense, so I don't remember if there was a fuck up in that one. But at least 2 of these fucking title opportunities or title matches that Damian Priest was in, he fucked up twice. And if I was a booker, I'd start questioning, is this guy a legitimate champion for me?
Yep.
Because I get mistakes happen, but now these are 2 times in a row that there have been mistakes caused by him in this match or in his title defenses. It's crazy. And it worries me that he's going to go into SummerSlam to face Gunther, what should be a great fucking match. But what botch is going to happen that's going to be remembered instead of the match that's going to happen?
Yep.
Because I don't remember anything from the Priest-Drew match, except for the fact that he got caught in the ropes and Drew McIntyre had to get him out. And the only thing I remember from his match with Rollins is the fact that he didn't kick out. And that sucks, because those are title matches that should be fucking remembered.
Yep. And when it comes to the referee part, like, not only are you making yourself look like an idiot, but let's say Priest didn't kick out because he was hurt. You just put Priest in a fucked up situation now that he has to continue the match injured.
Yeah.
Just count the 3 no matter what. That is the rule.
Yeah. Do you remember that situation with Neville and Chris Jericho?
Yep.
Yeah. Very similar. And again, Charles Robinson admitted to himself that he fucked up, but he didn't make the count because he knew that the finish was supposed to be different. And instead, Jericho's shoving the dude to get disqualified. And fucking Charles Robinson is fucking shoving him back. And it's like, listen, do the count. Like Nubby said, dude is a veteran, not only in the ring as a competitor, but in the ring as a fucking official. And he's not wrong. Count the count. Do the job. Make it a shoot. Make it real. If you don't kick out, you don't kick out. It's the same thing when Jade Cargill was being choked out in that tag match, and she was fucking tapping. But she probably wasn't tapping out, but she was fucking tapping out, and the ref could have called the fucking bell, and nobody would have disputed that because she was sitting there fucking tapping while being fucking choked out. So
I mean, make the call, and then if we need to call an audible or something, we will. I regret one time where I was GM for a night at GPW.
Mm-hmm.
There was a match between Miranda Wrights, as we know as Nikki Nix.
Congratulations on the child, by the way, guys. I don't know if we did that. I don't know if we mentioned it, but congrats to them.
Yeah. She embraced the chaos for sure.
Yeah, she did. Hashtag bottom.
And I forgot who her opponent was, but there was a point in the match where the referee had to stop the match because they were using weapons on the outside of the ring. The referee had to make the call, and it would have been stupid if he didn't. Now, as a GM at the time, I could have called an audible after the match, but they went and just did a spot at the end. But I probably could have went up to the ref and been like, all right, was this part of the finish? And he would have told me no. And then I thought about this. I was thinking about this earlier today, too, because I think about some shit that I could have done. And what I should have done was talk to both of them, tell them what they need. We're going to restart this match. I'll ask the fans, do they want us to restart the match? And then just start from wherever in the match and then finish it the right way. It's situations where a referee has to do their job. Do your job no matter what the issue is. The referee made the right decision, making the count. I know they were mad, at least the one girl was, but whatever. She obviously doesn't know how wrestling works if you're getting mad at the referee for doing his job.
Yeah.
So let the referees do your job, and it'll be fixed after. Don't be the asshole. Let them be the asshole.
And in retrospect, I think even though it was like a GM for the day or whatever, it was a special GM for that moment. The referee's decision has to be final in situations like that.
Right.
And if you come out and, input yourself into situations like that, all of a sudden now you become the bad guy. Now they start questioning your integrity on what should be going forward.
Right. I mean, certain situations.
Just like when somebody loses a gauntlet match for the high voltage title.
Too soon.
Boom! Vindicated. Thank you.
Well, I'm just so I get it. You're an ass.
No, you know what? I'll be honest. Your situation, my situation, is completely different. Okay. I just had to do that for me for that brief moment, but completely different situations. I totally understand. Yeah.
I mean, the match was it ended too soon, and not the way it was supposed to. Yeah. But I wasn't at that time. I wasn't thinking about it, and I was out there watching the match, but at that moment, I didn't know how to do it. But after the show, I'm like, wait, I could have saved this match. Now, granted, we had to be out of there because I believe, it was a Friday show, and we had to be out of there soon. And we had to put more of the focus on Steve's match anyway. Go figure. So,
but we're all fine. Wait. We're all community here at FreakNet Studios. No problems.
But yeah,
do your fucking job. Yeah, exactly.
Out of pocket.
Right, because the thing is, you can't be like Vince McMahon and tell them to go back out and start all over again, like they did to that 6-man tag that Cody Rhodes talked about, where they fucked at the finish. He just sent them back out there to do it all over again. Fucking hell.
No, where is that referee?
You don't do that shit
on me.
You just do. If you're gonna do something to make up for it, you got to do it the right way. And the way I would have done things, if I had thought like that. Yeah, that would have worked, but you don't just go out there and fucking send them and do it all over again. Fuck that.
That's a power trip.
Start from point F and work your way to point Z. Don't go back to A.
That's right. Regardless, at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, apples and oranges, you and I just had to accept what happened and just be, respectful of the referee's decisions in our mutual situations. Couldn't agree more with you, Nubby. Pacman, anything you'd like to share?
I'm good.
Because it seemed like you wanted to say something before Nubby started talking about the referee situation. You good? Nothing.
I'll save my thoughts for the Lovely Intoxicated podcast.
Cool. Which is again on June 12th. So, awesome. I know Apex listens to this show. I do. And I know he likes to hear the SCW stuff. I know he likes to hear his stuff. So in case he misses it, I'll say it again here. The High Voltage Championship match this July, Apex will not be involved in it. And that's because you're a dick who likes to hurt people because you have personal problems with them. So,
dick. He did try to hurt me.
Yeah, he tries to hurt everybody. Dick. I'm not saying he's hurting in the ring. He just likes to fucking take his MMA fucking skills and punish people because he has personal vendettas. I guess that's that's a nice way of saying it, I guess.
After the match. Not during the match, but after the match.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a nice way of saying it. He likes to assault people from behind like the coward he is. So, no, Apex will not get another title shot for the high voltage title this month. And you know what? Unless he changes his attitude, who knows if he ever get one again? Because that is at my discretion. But yes, make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Please, please, please follow us over on YouTube at JFW Podcast. Follow FreakNet Studios. Check out the featured part of FreakNet Studios, where you can see all the YouTube channels to all of the podcasts associated with FreakNet Studios. And if you want, go to JFW Podcast. Look at our featured section there, and you'll be able to see all the YouTube channels that we talk about here. And those who don't, but the ones that we do, it has it. It's all listed there. So, guys, that's all I got.
Time to
respect the top fan.
Can't wait for that to not be a thing anymore.
Ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
And I am the faction slayer, Nubby, the amazing turtle, Cowabunga.
And I am still an incredible pain Pacman. That's all I got. God, the hangover.
Thank you for listening to another episode of JFW Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.
Hold it.